Just ahead on Fox News, word that North Korea could be building a submarine capable of launching a nuclear missile. There's a brand new image, and we'll have it for you in just a moment. But first, this. The former Defense Secretary James Mattis with some criticism of his former boss. In an upcoming book, he writes that when America doesn't embrace its allies, it puts us at increasing risk in the world. The Wall Street Journal published excerpts from the book Call Sign Chaos, Learning to Lead. The Journal's parent company and the Fox News parent company share common ownership. Remember, the retired Marine general announced his resignation back in December over policy disagreements with President Trump. In his new book, Secretary Mattis writes, all Americans need to recognize that our democracy is an experiment and one that can be reversed. We all know that we're better than our current politics. Tribalism must not be allowed to destroy our experiment. Jennifer Griffin reporting live from the Pentagon. Jennifer?
Shep, former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis quit last year when the president announced he was pulling all U.S. troops out of Syria. Breaking his silence, Mattis addressed his decision in an excerpt from his upcoming book. Quote, using every skill I had learned during my decades as a Marine, I did as well as I could for as long as I could. When my concrete solutions and strategic advice, especially keeping faith with our allies, no longer resonated, it was time to resign. His successor, Mark Esper, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs would not weigh in on Mattis, saying that the internal divisiveness and political tribalism, not external adversaries, posed the greatest threat to American democracy. Chairman Dunford, who is 1 month from retirement, went a step further.
I will not now, nor will I, when I take off the uniform, make judgments about the President of the United States or the Commander-in-Chief. I just won't do it.
Both Mattis and General Dunford served in combat together as U.S. Marines. Shep.
Jennifer, we reported the concern about a new North Korean sub. What are you learning about that?
Well, in his first press conference as Defense Secretary, reporters asked Mark Esper if he was concerned about North Korea's new weapons and recent missile tests.
We are concerned about their short-range ballistic missile tests. We want to understand what they're doing, why they're doing, etc. But on the other hand, we're not going to overreact. We want to take a measured response and make sure that we don't close the door to diplomacy.
He would not say whether new images of this North Korean submarine, which could one day launch a nuclear missile first, changed the U.S. military's calculus. The images appeared last month when North Korean leader Kim Jong-un visited the shipyard and stood in front of what U.S. intelligence says is a modified 1960s-era submarine to one day fire a ballistic missile. While North Korea has not tested a long-range missile since 2017, its 7 recent short-range tests have alarmed U.S. allies, Japan and South Korea, both within range. Now, these satellite images from the Washington think tank CSIS show more evidence North Korea continues to build out its other nuclear weapons platforms. Experts at CSIS say the submarine is likely more than a year away from deployment, but its missile systems could be tested in the coming weeks. 3 years ago, North Korea tested a submarine-launched missile from a barge. All of this testing President Trump's decision to continue negotiating with Kim Jong-un. Shep?
Jennifer Griffin, live with us from the Pentagon. Thank you.